Ubeperush Ve'ele Shemos B'nei Yisrael Habayim Mitzrayma, and in explaining, and these are the names of the sons of Israel coming to Egypt. Yesh lahakdim tchila inyan B'nei Yisrael. We should first preface the concept of B'nei Yisrael in order to understand how their names are coming to Mitzrayim. Hine b'me'orei oros beis minyan gimel kasav zelashono B'nei Yisrael hem netzach v'hod B'nei hatiferes. So the term B'nei Yisrael Kabbalistically refers to the Spheros Netzach and Hod, the sons of Tiferes. They're B'nei Yisrael, Yisrael being Tiferes. Hanekra Yisrael, Ad Kan Lashono, Haya'ir Nesiv, Hevi Mashakazu B'tikun Izor Tikun Mem Ches. And the Yir Nesiv in the Me'orei Or brings what's brought in Tikun Izor, Al Pasuk V'shamuru B'nei Yisrael Sashabos, on this that Yisrael, the sons of Israel, guarded the Shabbos, Bnei Yisrael, Inun Trein Kulya, Netzach V'Hod, that the sons of Israel are the two kidneys, Netzach and Hod, Bnei Yisrael Saba, Amuda Demtza Yisachulu. They are the sons of Yisrael Saba, who's the middle pillar, Ad Kan Lashono. So the kidneys are also on the side of the spine. So if you have the middle and the kidneys on literally in the body on the side, like Netzach and Hod, who are offshoots of the Muda Demtza Isa. Vayim b'likutei Torah Parshas Kadosh b'dibur ha'maschil u'netatem kol eitz machal ha'afresh ben kashad dibur ha'elyon mekabel rak minihi. Look what's brought about that you should plant in trees. The difference between speech, the supernal speech, when it receives only from Netzach Hod Yesod, Dizah, uben keshem mekabeles mitiferes, shezeu inyan shalosh shanim yihya lachem arelim, that's the concept of, so there's a difference between when it receives only from the He, or when the Dibur Elyon, meaning Malchus, when it receives from Tiferes, that's the concept of the 3 years, the Nehi is the 3 years, that are arel, that you can't use the tree, that when you are receiving only from Nehi, so it receives from the Klippas Noga is giving to the 3, is giving a Unika to the 3 completely impure Klippas. Which is not the case when it's receiving from Tiferes. That's on the 4th year. All its fruits will be Kodesh Hilulim La'avaya. Parshas Shemos al Pasuk Iti Levanon Kala Kol Amar Ledibur Iti. Look what's brought in the Biorim of the Zohar about the verse, "Come with me from Lebanon, my bride." The voice said, Kol Amar Ledibur, to the speech. Iti, come with me. V'hainu k'shadibur mekabel rak minihi. That is to say, when the speech receives only from Nihi, azu b'bichinas hester, then it's in a hidden state. Aval k'shemekabel b'tiferes zehu inyan yichud v'giloi. But when it receives from Tiferes, that's a concept of union and revelation. So come with me, my bride, which is I guess the yichud. And with this you can understand that this is the concept, and these are the names of the sons of Israel that we said ve'ele as mosif, it's a yichud pnimi of the Shemos, the Shmor Gadol, Zayadayin habayim Mitzrayim achulu. But they're still coming down to Mitzrayim. So what's this concept? Parshas Tisa, we can explain the concept in the way in the concept of service of Hashem, according to what's brought in Torah or Parshas Tisa, that there's in service 2 concepts. Where there's the foot of the neshama, which is the soul as it's enclosed in the body. That's only called a leg. In comparison to the main part of the soul, which is encompasses the soul as it's in the body. Whereas כמו שכתוב בעניין בייס בחינות אלה בליקוטי תורה בשיר השירים בדיבור המסחר יונasi בחג והסלע. Like it's brought in Likutei Torah, Yonasi talks about how it's only a glimmer of the neshama that's in the body. ואלה שנושם בדיבור המסחר שמאל ותחס לראשי דף קוף סמך ג' עמוד בייס. והנה הערה והמשך שמתפשטת למטה בישראל לבטל הגוף. Now this glimmer and drawing down that spreads out below into Israel to nullify the body. Elav yizbarich hu, to him may be blessed. V'hu b'chinas regel agabi ikar ha'or shalamayla, that it's a concept of like a foot in comparison to the light that's above. She'ena yechola lispashet b'soch haguf, that cannot be included within the body. She'oso ha'or nikra b'chinas rosh legabi zeh, that light is called like the head in comparison to this glimmer that's in the body. And from this concept is drawn down the light, is the love with all of your hearts. From that concept of Rosh. Or no, that's the neshama that's in the body, that's the foot, that's you draw down the lowest level of love from all of your hearts, from that level, from the neshama that's in the body. But the type of service of Hashem that's drawn from the main part of the neshama, from the concept of the head that's in it, it's the concept of with all of your might, the highest level. That is to say, the nullification of the soul truly in its existence, to pour forth into the lap of its father. And that's drawn through the concept of the left side, like smolo tachas leroshi. Like the concept of that Paro drew us close. So the left side also is smolo tachas leroshi, and that's the concept of his left hand is under my head. Ayin Shom, look over there. Ayin b'Torah ordi b'ram askil chaklili einayim yayin binyan avas olam fa'avaraba shem gam ken beis b'chinos elu. And look in the concept of that you have the love of the world and the great love, which is also these two concepts. Bnei Israel, and that's the concept of the sons of Israel. Ki bara krada avua, because the son is the foot of the father. The concept of the foot alone, like we said, it's the concept of nihi. That is when the service is only on that lower level of b'chol vavcha. That's a concept of going down to Egypt. We didn't see our wonders and miracles. And through going down to Mitzrayim, so that's a concept of power drawing us close. We become a nation. We're called Israel. That the Shemos Bnei Israel are Habai Mitzrayim, because we went down, so we were able to. That's like smolo tachas leroshi. We became Israel because the left hand is under our head, specifically the head. And that's when it says that Hashem saved Israel, and Israel saw Yisrael Dafka, the Israel specifically, the revelation of the main part of the neshama, which is the concept of the head, and Yisrael is made up of the letters Li, Rosh, and so forth. And look what's brought in Torah Or in the beginning. The where it talks about the earth is my footstool, that the mitzvahs lift the feet up. Right there, it talks about the two concepts in the neshama, the head and the foot and the head. V'zeu perish ve'ela shemos b'nei Israel. Timtza b'Torah Ohr, Daf Pei Gimel Amud Beis, Shita Zayin. And this explanation on these are the names of the sons of Israel. You can find it in Torah Ohr as well. And you can look what it says in the Mamer. Yaakov sat with it concerning in the times of the Beis Hamikdash, and from there you're gonna request Hashem, Adam, that we don't have the Beis Hamikdash, so we search for Hashem from like the Galus, like Habai Mitzrayim. Asher Shalat Adam, that the Adam Blial is ruling over as Galus Shechina, the exile of the divine presence, al derech yeridas haneshama beguf chulu, like the descent of the neshama into the body, is also a concept of going down to Mitzrayim. Look what it says. In Mi'itnecha, I'll find you outside. And there in Ki Harim Yamushu it talks about how that will bring you to tshuva, which will get you to the higher level as well. And the Rebbe brings on the bottom the Torah Ohr that he mentioned about Rosh V'Regel concerning Ve'ela Shemos B'nei Israel. He says, Timtza b'Torah Ohr l'shleimus ha'Mamer mu'utak b'zeh Lashon Torah Ohr. To completeness of this Mamer, we'll write down the language of the Torah Ohr v'zeu Perush Ve'ela Shemos B'nei Israel v'Gomer. And this is what it says, that these are the names of the sons of Israel. Shemos Mamash, truly names, al derech mashakasu v'yas David Shem, like it says that David made a name. U'Perush b'Zohar HaKadosh, the Avid Shema Kadisha, and it says in Zohar that he made the holy name. Bechinas Gilu Shem Havaya Lamata, that is the revelation of the name Havaya below. Lahamshi Chorein Sof Bechinas Chach Meila Yud Shel Shem, to draw down the infinite light from the concept of wisdom, of supernal wisdom, the Yud of the Shem's name, Vehei Shel Shem Bechinas Hadibur, and the Hey of Hashem's name is the concept of speech. So from wisdom to speech, V'ruach Piv Yizbarech, and the spirit of his mouth may be blessed, L'olam Hasiyah, to the world of Asiyah. So that's making the name. And that's also the concept of the names of the sons of Israel. So what does it mean, Shemos B'nei Israel? That the sons of Israel draw down and make the concept of the revelation of these names, of the supernal names below, because I guess they're by Mitzrayim. Like he explained before, with the concept of to fix the secret of his name. And the explanation of praised and glorified forever his holy name, his great name. And in particular, Yaakov and his 12 sons, the tribes, are rooted truly in Atzilos, Be'eser Sfiros, in the 10 Sfiros, that they themselves are the supernal names. When it says the sons of Israel coming to Mitzrayim, and it says the names of the Shvatim, they correspond with these levels in Atzilus. That these are the names. And as is known in Prietz Chaim, how the union of Kodesh Baruch Hu and Kudshabrichu and the Shechina is called the union of Yaakov and Rachel. And so the children, so to speak, from that supernal union would be the Shvatim, or Yisrael v'Rachel, or Yisrael and Rachel, v'hainu Yichud Havaya ba'adnai, or the different Yichudim of the davening. Ki Shoresh Nishmas Yaakov nimshach mibechinas Shem Havaya, because the root of the soul of Yaakov comes from the name Havaya, v'Shoresh Nishmas Rachel nimshach mibechinas Shem Adnai, and the source and the root of the neshama of Rachel comes from the name Adnai. So when you talk about their yichud, it's the yichud of Shemos Havaya and Adnai. V'lechin Knesset Yisrael nimshal el Rachel, and that's why Knesset Yisrael is compared to Rachel. Like it says, like a sheep in front of her shears and so forth. V'chein Yud Beis Shvatim im keneged Yud Beis Tzurufei Havaya. And so too the 12 tribes correspond with the 12 combinations of Shem Havaya Shebechol Chodesh Meir Tziruf Echad Miyud Beis Tziruf Havaya, that each one of the months shines a different combination of the 12 combinations of Shem Havaya Ba'adnai Chulu into Shem Adnai in the Yichud. K'mo shekaz b'makom acher. V'zeh shekaz b'shvatim ha'ruveni v'hashimoni chulu. And that's why it says by the tribes. It has a hey and a yud before and after it. Haruveni hashimoni chulu v'hashimoni chulu sheyesh Shem Havaya b'chol echad ma'shvatim chulu. That you have the name of Havaya in each one of the tribes. And that corresponds to the 12 Sirufim. And when it says and these are the names of the sons of Israel, because drawing down these names is through Torah, like we said, Binyan Samach Malachu Chulu, with the concept of the 60 queens. The Shisa Sidrei Mishnah, and the 6 orders of the Mishnah, each one composed of 6. And that's the gematria of Ele, like Ve'ela Shemos B'nai Israel. And that's the concept of drawing it down. But first, before you draw it down, you have to have an elevation, and that's through the name of Anabekorach, or depending on the olam, the name that's gives an aliyah. Ve'ela gematria mab, and that's ve'ela is with a vav is a gematria mab, so ve'ela corresponds with an elevation. Before the Amshach of Shemos B'nai Israel Habayim Mitzrayim, that goes downwards. Parshas told us pasuk v'ikra and Shemos keshemos, and look what's brought about. And he called them names like the names Shah Aleph bevav Habez below vav Jam, that the first one has a vav and the second one doesn't have a vav. The concept of Hamshachas Hashemos and Halal L'chor. Ach Perush ve'inyan ve'ela Shemos Chulu Habayim Mitzrayim. But the explanation of, and these are the names coming down to Mitzrayim, Chayal's Man Hagahos, that refers to the time of exile, Kiyesh Bechinas Mitzrayim de Kedusha Lamaila, because you have a concept of exile and holiness above. Like it's brought in the Likutei Torah about the concept of the throat, which is called the Mitzrayim, and it's called the Mitzrayim, that the mind goes to the heart through it. Lashon Metzar Chulu, language of a boundary between the mind and the heart. Mitzrayim Lashon Metzar Bechinas Helam VeHester, that is, Mitzrayim is the language of boundary, a concept of hiding and covering. V'yedua the Bisman Agolus Ksiv also Sinu Lo Ra'inu, and it's known that in the time of exile it says, we did not see our wonders. What does it mean, osos? That is to say, the letters, v'shemos elyonim, and supernal names that that we draw down, al yidei haTorah v'tfilah, through the Torah and prayer. Lo ra'inu, we did not see it. She'enan bebechinas gilui atzleinu, that it's not in a revealed state by us, meaning that the letters are not nimshach all the way down, like through the mind to the heart. Because it's hidden in the concept of exile in Egypt, the concept of a confined space, that hides and covers it, which is not the case with the land of Israel. It's called a land that's good and wide, which is a concept of revelation, and an explanation of the matter. And back in the Mamer, the next paragraph, an explanation of this matter, and it's known that his great name is the name of Havaya. The V'yedua the Yud hu b'chinas tzimtzum, and it's known that Yud is a tzimtzum. Ein mashikazu b'biyoya hazor Parshas achrei ein tes beis v'hei hispashtus orach v'rochev chulu. So the Yud is a confinement, and the Hey spreads out to length and width. Because that's the way of drawing down the infinite light, but almost into worlds. That you first have to have a confinement, and then it spreads out. And so too it is with the concept of descent and drawing down the light. Mitchila bebechinis Mitzrayim de kedusha, first in the concept of Mitzrayim and Egypt and holiness, v'achar kach bechinis Eretz Tova Rechava, and then to a concept of the good and wide land, bebechinis Hispashtus v'gilui, in a concept of spreading out in revelation. And we see that this is just bekitzer from the lengthy explanation of the Torah Ohr that was just brought on the bottom. Hagal al derech ibur v'leida. Then Tzemach Tzedek compares this now in his Hagahot to a pregnancy and birth. She'ef sharlios leida bilti ibur b'tchila, that you cannot have a giving birth unless there's a pregnancy first. Vayin besuf tibur maskul v'yidaber inyan lo mati v'achar kach mati. Look what's brought in the concept of vayidaber, with the concept of that it's not extended and then it is extended. Even though above it's usually mati velo mati. The first it's extended and then it goes up. And the Rebbe says on the bottom, besuf tibur maskul vayidaber, hakavana l'dibur maskul vayidaber goma va'era hasheni. Means the second vayira. Now it's written, we went down. When we went down, look what it says about the verse. I will go down and see by stone that there's two concepts in descent. Ha'alef Yerida Shehu Chesron V'Griyusa. The first descent is like a lack, that you're missing something. Al derech lech reid chulu, like it says by Moshe, go down the kishiches amecha. So that's the first kind of Yerida. Habez Yerida Shehi Maila. And the second is a descent that elevates. K'mo v'yerid Havaya al Har Sinai chulu, like the concept of Hashem descended onto Mount Sinai. That's not a bad Yerida, but it's a Yerida for elevation. Yehuda, Yerida Acha Yerida. The descent after the descent. B'Torah Ohr ad Gemira, and look in Torah Ohr until the end of the Mamer.